because you said it. A lot of people will see the negativity in this world. And I err on your side, brother, where I see, this experience, which is the term I use also, as being like this, like pinnacle of like being able to see everything, being able to feel it, being able to be conscious of it. What is your view? Is that like your type of idea? What's your idea on God? What is God?
That's a great question. And for me, what I've come to learn about God is that He is number one loving, and I think that's the reason that even if someone does not believe in God, we all tend to gravitate towards love, and even if it's a false representation of what love is. So whether it's abusing the drug and what that drug is, what the drug is perceivably doing for us is giving us acceptance or making us feel comforted or so on and so forth, even though that's a false perception. When we're abusing the drug and we're looking for some type of acceptance, we're looking for some type of comfort, these things are things that I think God has already placed in us when He designed us. See, for me personally, I know obviously that many people are out there that don't necessarily believe in God per se. Some of them are not sure what to call God, or if it's a he or she or what have you.
Yes.
And for me personally, I think at first at least, it's a lot less important to understand exactly what God is than to understand His nature. And that His nature is love. His nature is of creating us to experience love, to understand forgiveness, to understand compassion, to appreciate wisdom, and to appreciate life experiences. These are the type of descriptions that I place on God that help me to want to draw near to Him. And the more I learn about Him through Scripture and through living my life, the more I feel comforted to continue to obey Him and to learn more and more things about Him, because I'm comforted by the things that I already do know about Him. So it makes me want to draw near and closer. And then from a biblical perspective, it talks about eternity with Him, and that excites me even more, because we all have to experience death, meaning physical death.
Yes.
But the Bible taught me a lot about this concept of the soul. And the soul is something that even once the body dies, can continue to live and be with God for eternity. And even that excites me even more so, to get closer to God, to try to understand who He is instead of looking at Him as someone up in the sky judging or waiting to punish and so on and so forth. I don't look at Him as that. I look at His nature as the opposite, like I spoke of just a minute ago, as far as loving and compassionate and forgiving and graceful.